Xoxo Cray.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Alika Cray Project. How's everybody doing? Welcome to March. What's going on? It's in New York. The weather's been very bipolar, extremely bipolar. I don't even know. 1 minute it's hot, next minute it's snowing. 1 minute it's freezing, then the next minute it's like, okay, I can wear a light jacket today. So what's going on? So as some of you may know, March is Women's History Month, and in the spirit of that, I want to talk about necessarily things that men can do but what women can't do, and why is that wrong? You know, the double standard is that they have amongst men and women. So the first thing I want to talk about is dating and being promiscuous, and just dating and relationships and such. So I want to know, why is it wrong for a woman to date multiple men, have multiple sexual partners, have a side guy, but if a man does it, it's like, okay, he's the man, he's that dude, like, why is that okay? But it's like, for women, it's like, oh, you're a whore, you're a slut, all these names that, it's unnecessary. For me, I feel like, me personally, I can't date multiple men. I've said that in, my other videos. I personally cannot date multiple men. Something about it bothers me. I probably could maybe date maybe 2 or 3, but no more than like 2 or 3. But, some women, they want to date multiple people. And I don't see anything wrong with dating multiple people, as long as you're not involved relationship-wise with these multiple people. I don't see anything wrong with it. So, basically, like I said, it's immorally wrong for women to do that. And I don't understand why. If we want to seek out, if you're seeking out your options, why can't I seek out my options? What else? Sex-wise. Why is it okay for men to have multiple sex partners but women can't? Or why is it okay for men to have a high number of sexual partners but women can't? Me personally, I don't have that many sexual partners, but there's women out there who have a lot of sex partners, and more power to them. That's their preference, and I feel like, if men can have multiple sex partners, women should be able to do it too, or have a high number of sexual partners. Why can't, men and women are supposed to be equal, but we're not equal if you get to have more sexual partners than me, or it's not equal. So the next thing, there was another thing I wanted to touch on, and it's like, as soon as I say it, it just went boop. But, I really think that's unfair. And also, even with jobs, why is it, if a woman is very aggressive and, a certain way, she has to be a bitch, but then it's like, a man is not assertive, but like, professional and really career driven, then it's like, okay, but it's not all right for women to do that. We have to stay at home, or we have to take a lesser paying job so we can be with our kids more, or whatever the situation is. A man always has to make more money. Why can't the woman make more money? To be honest, it doesn't matter how much money you make. I just feel it matters, are the bills getting paid at the end of the day? Like, can we both bring home the bacon, cook it, slap it up, rub it down? No? So, I don't understand, like, why is that a thing? It doesn't really make sense. But I just feel that there needs to be more equalism between men and women. Another thing is sports-wise. If you notice, men's basketball, the NBA, way bigger than the WNBA. I'm pretty sure that I can name more men's basketball, and I don't even watch sports like that, but I don't even watch sports at all, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I can name more NBA stars than WNBA stars. I know a few. There is a flip side. I do know more female tennis players than I do men. I literally know of 2 tennis female players, and that's Venus and Serena Williams. Ask me any other tennis player, I'm like, can't do it. But it's just odd that women, even in like high school, I noticed that the guys sports teams got more backing than the women's teams, and I've seen that at other schools as well. Like, why is it that? Like, why is that the thing? Do people feel like they'll support women? I think it's because people will support men but not support women, if that makes sense. Because it's like, I feel like in the Black community, women are always pushing to support their man. And it's like, when it comes for, like, if he loses his job, you gotta make sure he's good, whatever. But if the roles are reversed, he trying to leave your ass, he trying to upgrade. And also, like, I think clothes-wise, like, men can go outside, no shirt on. I mean, then again, I'm not comfortable showing my boobs to the world, but I just think that, for men, they can get away with wearing certain things, but then if women do it, it's like let's say when I'm at home relaxing, or if I'm running to the store, if I wear basketball shorts or whatever I feel comfortable in, it's like sometimes men will be like, I've seen it myself, they'll be like, oh, she's a lesbian or whatever. And it's like, well, why does it, just because I have manly clothes on, that automatically means I'm a lesbian? Not to mention there's different types of lesbians. Like, let's get real here. So, and then, back to other clothes, it's like men can walk around topless, women can't. And I personally do not like Speedos on men. You need to wear swimming trunks. So I don't understand what's wrong. And, catcalling is very different. Like, men can sit there and shout and holler at women, but if women catcalled men the way they did to us, they would feel so violated and so vulnerable, because I've seen it. And that's how we feel when we're being catcalled, especially if we're not interested. First of all, if you're catcalling me, I'm not even going to be interested. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I'm not going to be interested if you're catcalling me. So, we feel very violated. And then it's like, when it gets back to the way we dress, people want to say like, oh, well, you deserve to get raped because you had such a short skirt on. And it's like, that's not fair to say that just because I'm dressed a certain way, or just because, I was out hanging out with friends, that I deserve that, because I don't. Nobody deserves that. And, if the roles were reversed, men would take it to a whole... Actually, I'm not going to say that men wouldn't have claimed to be raped, because there are men that have been raped, maybe as a child or a teenager, by taken advantage of by an older woman or man, and they don't feel. But for me personally, I just feel like they would turn that into something else. I mean, I've seen it, because I watch a hell of a lot of SVU, so I've seen it on TV at least, where, and even, people have come forth and said they've been molested, or men have been raped or whatever. So it's like, I've seen it and I know it's alive, but it's like, but if a woman really sat there, held a knife to you, held a gun to you, and be like, you're gonna have sex with me right now, whether you want it or not, like forcing it on you, what would be the outcome, But I definitely think that there isn't any equality amongst men and women, and there needs to be. Also, I feel within the women community, there's a lot of different things. Certain body types can't wear certain things. Certain skin tones aren't appreciated or accepted. Certain hairstyles aren't accepted. I don't know. Like I said, in the women community, a lot of things are it's not just men. Some of it we do to ourselves as well. And I feel like we just need to be more united. And I don't mean just Black women. I mean women of all races and backgrounds. We need to, really kind of stick together, and because, rights are being taken from us right before our eyes. So it's like, I think that it's something that we need to find power in, because at the end of the day, pussy is power, okay? Don't let anybody tell you different. Pussy is power. And I truly believe that. I really do believe pussy makes the world go around, because without pussy, without a vagina, a yoni, whatever you refer to it, there is no life. Every life form has started from a uterus. So without it, there can be no life. You know, we call Mother Nature Mother Earth. Mother is a woman 9 times out of 10. So, I mean, come on, you know? So I feel very strongly about, you know, women just owning whatever it is that you do. If you're a stripper, own that shit. Just be the best stripper you can be. If you're a CEO of a major corporation and people are on you about being bitchy, own that shit. If you're a bitch, own that shit. If you're petty, own that shit. If you're a woman, own that shit. Whatever you do as a woman, just own it and be who you are, and don't let anybody make you be afraid to be who you are at the end of the day, because that's who you are, and you're going to be accepted at some point. And well, honestly, you need to accept yourself at the end of the day. That's the most important part, is accepting yourself. Once you accept yourself, nobody can tell you anything. Like, people want to tell me I'm fat all the time. I'll be like, okay, I'm fat. I get it. You know, I have a gut. You know, I got some body fat. I know that already. Tell me something I don't know about myself. So once you accept who you are, can't nobody tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, there's a lot of divide amongst men and women, and it sucks. Like, there's certain things that women can do that men can't do. There's certain things that men can't do that men can do that women can't do, if I don't get it together. So it's very frustrating, because even within the jobs, you know, there's things that women want to do too. There's women that want to be mechanics. There's women that want to, I don't know, what is a male dominant? Be wrestlers. There's women that want to be NBA players. There's women that want to be soccer players, so forth. Anything that's male dominated, women want to be able to do that too, and say, yeah, I can do it too. You know? So this week is a super, super, super short video, because that was it. Like, it's a super, super short video, and I appreciate you for watching this super, super short video. And I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your cousin, maybe my best friend, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm so proud of myself. I've been doing a video, well, except for the week that I didn't do a video, but I did 2 videos last week, so that should make up for me not doing a video 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, check them out. I did my first Get Ready With Me video. I do like it, but I don't know if I'll be doing it again. I might do it again, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe later on down the line, but I do like it. Do I have any shout outs? No, I pretty much do shout outs on like every video somewhat. But at the end of the day, pussy is power and head is the answer, as Kendrick Lamar said. Bye.